What's up, everyone? This is cybersecurity expert Reginald Andre, and we are in a new way of technology now because Microsoft has just announced that you no longer have to use passwords for any of their products. So if you use anything like Microsoft 365, anything like Microsoft Outlook, Outlook.com, Microsoft Teams, Microsoft OneDrive, Family Safety, Microsoft Edge, and more, they are no longer requiring that you have passwords when you log into your account. So why is this? Well, because Microsoft has realized that this is almost probably the number one or number two ways of how hackers are now able to get into systems, because us users, all of us, I'm not going to say you guys, but everyone, unfortunately have bad practices when it comes to passwords. And I give you some statistics. One of the recent surveys found that 15% of people use their pets' names for password. Other common passwords is their family names, important dates like birthdays, so many different things. And also, 1 in 10 people admitted to reusing their passwords across sites. So that means if you're using your password for your banking website, it's the same password for your LinkedIn, which is the same password for your Microsoft email. And what Microsoft is finding is that because you're reusing your passwords everywhere, they are now having to figure out a better way of doing this. 40% say that they use formulas for their passwords. So, for example, winter 2022 and then summer 2022. And what the hackers are realizing too is, okay, if your password is summer 2021, that just means that the next season, even if that summer 2021 password doesn't work, let's try a different season, and then it works. So Microsoft is saying, look, let's just put an end to this password, and now let's come up with some new technology. So that new technology is going to be the following. The first thing is it's going to be what is called the Authenticator app. So many times you may use that for what is called two-factor authentication, which is when you put in your password, it then requires you to put the 6-digit code. But instead of that, and to save a little time, essentially, once you get to the website, you're going to have a pop-up on your phone, and all you have to do is just put in the code. So no more password. And if the bad guy is trying to do the same thing, because he doesn't have your phone, he won't be able to do it either. Another thing that they're going to start to implement more is facial recognition. So with the newer laptops with cameras, and if you're on a Microsoft platform, you realize that now you can use either your face, kind of like what you would do with your phone, but now you can do that with your computer. So again, if you're now going into a Microsoft site, it's going to activate the camera, and if your face matches what they have on file, then it's going to work. Also, your fingerprint is another thing. So very similar to what you've seen with the iPhone and the Androids, now it's going to be even more common when it comes to the computers. And the reason this is so important is because Microsoft is basically setting the standard. Because once Microsoft does this and they prove that it's safe, and obviously they've tested this before, reports are showing that they tried this on 150 million users, kind of like a beta mode, and they were able to. It was successful. They didn't have that much problems. So now they're rolling it out and saying anyone that's using our Microsoft products can now do this. And that means that Google's next, Amazon's next, your bank is next. If you think about it, your bank is already doing that with the phones. Again, this technology already exists when it comes to your phones. Now it's going to be more common on the computer. And of course, there's going to be other ways that you can do it. If you have those tokens where basically, if you ever see people wear it around your neck, that's another way. So there's going to be a few more things, but the most important thing is that the fact that Microsoft is now setting that standard, expect to see more companies doing it and realizing that this is such a better way, because if a phishing email comes in and someone clicks on that link and it takes them to a fake website, the bad guy is looking for the password. But now, because of the password list, they won't be able to even guess. They won't even be able to attempt. And that is very, very big, because Microsoft detects a password attack, 579 password attacks per second on their servers, with a total of 18 billion incidents each year. And as we know, the bad guys only have to be right a couple of times for that to cause havoc, to be bad for the consumer, to have a black eye for Microsoft. So this is a great way. So in order to do this, there is something a little technical that you have to do, but it's not that hard. I'll go ahead and put a link below, but basically all you have to do is go to your Microsoft page, you sign in. Once you sign in, you're going to go to Advanced Security Options, Advanced Security Options, and then you're going to see Passwordless Account. From there, you enable it. You follow a few steps. You may have to recognize the face, recognize the phone, whatever you choose, and then that's it. No more passwords. One less reason to now start using a password manager. You don't have to even worry about that. So I'm going to be very curious to see how the industry takes it, but I think it's going to be something that the industry is going to grab, and I think it's going to be the future. And passwords are going to no longer exist. I'm going to go ahead and even put a prediction that in 2022 of September, you are going to have less passwords. As long as you have your phone with the token, as long as your face doesn't have any major changes, your eye, your retina, your fingerprint, this is going to be the new way, and we should hopefully be able to see less cyber attacks when it comes to this method go down. So take care, everyone. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe our channel. We really appreciate it. We are ArcSolver cybersecurity experts located here in Miami, Florida, inside the USA. Take care.